Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you've been well. Today's video is going to be an update on the Flex. And boys have gone through some changes. We've just recently come out of a pretty intense summer and it's definitely had an impact on my tank. I'll go through all those changes with you very shortly. Hope you enjoy the video. Catch you at the end. Bye bye.
Alright guys, like I mentioned in the intro, in Sydney we've just been through a pretty intense summer. As I don't have a chiller on the reef, I've been battling high temperatures all summer long. Pretty much from the month of October till April, the tank has been running pretty hot. Days when I wasn't working from home, at times the tank temperature was around 28 to 29, which as you would know is definitely not ideal. The first corals that felt the heat unfortunately succumbed to the stress were my LPS. The acants were the first to go, followed by my Lobophilia. This was around December, January, right bang in the middle of summer, where we experienced 40-degree days consistently. Even though I had 2 fans on the tank at the time, this really only reduced the temperature by a degree or so, which was not enough. The lid I had on the tank, which was great for the winter and autumn periods, however, was a bit of a hindrance during summer as it did not allow for any heat to escape. As the budget didn't allow for a chiller this summer, my only option was to ride out the heat and wait till autumn came around March. And when it did come, boy was I a happy reefer. Now for an update on my fish. Since the last video on the Flex, unfortunately I lost the orchard dottyback due to an evil 6-line wrasse named Miona. Considering the orchard dottyback cost me 170 Australian dollars compared to the 6th line, which was only 35 Australian dollars, you could say I was a little bit more than annoyed. I housed the dottyback for 2 weeks in an isolating container, and once released the 6th line would not let up, and I eventually lost the dottyback. It was clear to me that any new fish I placed in the DT would suffer the same fate, so off went the 6th line to the LFS. Also over the summer I also did some garden maintenance in terms of weed removal, which came in the form of some Aiptasia. There was about 4 Aiptasia which had set up camp on my zoas and were annoying the hell out of them. I zapped them with a mill of Aiptasia X, and out of the 4 only 1 remains, which I'll undergo another treatment shortly. Now to the present day. Summer is over, we are in autumn, the weather is chilly, I'm freezing, but the tank is great. All corals are starting to bounce back. The leathers have completed their shed a month ago and are looking stunning again. Zoas are doing fantastic at the moment. The devil hands are getting huge, and I will need to do a trim on the top left devil hand shortly as it's growing very quickly. The finger leather coral frag, which I bought a year ago with only 1 branch, is now quadrupled in size, and the large colony of star polyp corals are also growing really well, filling out the left side of the crabscape perfectly. Now I don't know about you guys, but I'm fascinated by zoas. They are one of my favourite corals, if not my favourite, as they come in every colour of the rainbow. And they look just like flowers in a garden. For the life of me, I don't know the names of the ones I have. This is where I'm going to need your help here guys. Place a comment and let me know the names of these zoas. Even though I had a difficult summer with the reef and was always going to be on the back foot with temperature, I've stayed on routine with my dosing for parameters and my routine water changes. I've changed my water changes to fortnightly and I've been running my protein skimmer consistently. The corals seem happier with less water changes in a month, but keep in mind to compensate I've been running my skimmer consistently. This little skimmer is a beast and does a great job for the Flex. My nitrates pre-skimmer were around 15. With the use of the skimmer, my nitrates are currently at 5. My phosphates are on the higher end, my alkalinity is around 8.5, calcium is at 430 and magnesium is at 1300. I'm currently dosing 7 mils of alk, 8 mils of magnesium and 4 mils of calcium on a daily basis. As you can see in these close-ups, the corals are all happy and loving the tank. I'll take a break from talking now and let you enjoy the close-ups. you know how much I love running my tank under blue lights, and you're probably wondering why I've got normal lights on right now. I wanted to show you guys the Coraline algae growth. Over the last couple of months, Coraline has absolutely exploded in my tank. It's a bit of a purple monster right now, and I couldn't be happier. Here is a side-by-side comparison of the tank from day 1 to now. Look at that purple monster go. One thing I forgot to mention earlier in the video was I did deal with a mini explosion of bubble algae a couple of months back. The fix for the bubble algae was pretty simple. This hermit crab ate every single bubble algae. This large hermit crab is a family favourite but performs a very important role in my tanks. I often move him from tank to tank when needed. He usually lives in my nano. However, once the bubble algae took over, I brought him in to clean up, and clean up he did. He'll probably spend a couple more weeks in the DT before I swap him for Dyson, our conch, who currently resides in the nano. These two are the hardest workers in the house. Shh, don't tell my wife I said that. So as you can see guys, the tank is doing great considering the crazy summer we had. Over the next 6 months the goal will be to save enough cash to upgrade the tank and install a chiller. A chiller is the final puzzle piece to my challenges of reef keeping in a hot climate. And also now that the evil 6-lane wrasse is out and calm has descended on the reef, I will look to add more fish to the reef as well. Not telling you which fish, you will have to watch to find out who joins the tank gang. I did cover a lot in the 6-month update video. I hope you found it useful for your tanks as well. I know a lot of my subs are Flex tank owners.
Well guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. It really does help the channel grow. Stay tuned. Hopefully very shortly I'll be releasing a video, an update video on my nano reef, which is my FLUVAL Evo 13.5. I've got a couple of fish in there and some corals, so stay tuned for that one. Catch you in the next video guys. Hope you enjoy. Bye bye. Have a great day.